recorded live in Jacksonville, Florida. This is Trivial Warfare. More than just a pub quiz, Trivial Warfare is your gateway to a worldwide trivia community. Join your hosts, Jonathan.
We just described Ric Flair as Neanderthal Man and Planet of the Apes.
Chris.
Yo, we going down to Sesame Street.
That's your impression of hardcore rap?
Carmela.
That would irritate the hell out. I'm like, I just want my groceries. My ice cream is melting.
Ben.
4 halogens in that list. Oh my God.
You were like, it's not the halogens. I'm like, no, Ben, no.
Those damn halogens got me again.
And the rest of the Trivial Warfare Army for another week of fun and games. Now here's your host, Jonathan Oakes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Trivial Warfare. We are the podcast that takes the pub quiz out of the pub and brings it home to you. My name is Jonathan, and I am live in Las Vegas. I am here today coming to you from Trivia Nationals with Miss Carmela Smith. Hello. Oops.
And that was Jonathan's phone.
That was my phone. I am here with Miss Carmela Smith. Hello, Carmela.
Hello, Trivia Hall of Famer Jonathan Oakes.
You don't reveal the secret.
I will do what I want, sir.
Say hello to Mr. Ben Young.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
Welcome to the show again, my friend.
Thank you.
And we are here with Mr. Christopher Hollister. Hello, Chris.
Hi, Jonathan. How are you doing today, sir?
Oh, he's there.
Yay!
It's nice.
Do you want me to do my intro over?
No.
Okay.
Hello, ladies.
We are here with a Hall of Fame edition of Trivial Warfare. That is right. Earlier today, Mr. Ben Young, Mr. Chris Hollister, Miss Carmela Smith, and myself were inducted into the Trivia Hall of Fame. Guys, what did you think of that?
Hasn't hit me yet.
Actually, Carmela just summed it up beautifully. I think that's perfect.
Still disbelief a little bit.
It's been a crazy day for me and you especially.
Yes.
So Carmela and I started the day by getting inducted into the Trivia Hall of Fame. Then we immediately went over and took the Jeopardy test and passed.
We passed the Jeopardy test first.
Ben took the test too, though. He was brave enough. I was not brave enough.
I was not going to
out.
point out that Ben didn't pass the test, Chris.
Hey, I was just saying that he was brave enough to take said test. I was the chicken.
Yeah, so Carmela and I passed the test, which means we went through the interview and audition process. We got to play Jeopardy in front of Maggie Speak and team and got interviewed. And I'm going to tell you all a secret. I think Carmela's going to get on before I do. Ooh. She was magnificent, y'all.
I did get a bonus of the local news was in there with us, and they grabbed a couple people to interview, and I was one of the people that they grabbed.
Wow.
So I am going to be on the Las Vegas news this evening.
Very cool.
So you don't know this, but me and Chris were on the news yesterday, 2 days ago.
That's correct. No.
wow.
Go figure.
Yeah, during the Jeopardy panel, they were recording, and me and Jonathan's happy butts were on there.
All right, I think without further ado, actually, I'm going to do a little bit of ado in a second because I need to fix the computer. But I'm going to say it is time for Warm It Up, Chris.
No, it's not.
It's not.
We're not doing Warm It Up.
We're not doing Warm It Up, Chris.
Boss said we're doing it, so we're doing it.
All right, I hope you set it up because...
All right. Chris, you need to stop worrying about everything. I got this. I've been researching this for 30 minutes. We're good. So Ben is warming it up tonight.
It's time to warm it up on Trivial Warfare today. And there's only one person who can warm it up for the TWA. And that's Chris. And sometimes Jonathan.
Wait, so it's called Warm It Up Chris, but it's Warm It Up Ben.
Yep.
You got kicked out of your own role, dude.
Man.
All right, so for this Warm It Up Chris, I have a list of character names from superhero comics, and I want you to tell me what their superhero name is. So, for example, If I give you Bruce Wayne, you're going to tell me
Batman.
There you go.
Well, I'm going to say he doesn't have any superpower because he's Bruce freaking Wayne.
Bruce freaking Wayne is a freaking superhero, okay?
He is
With
a
freaking
superhero.
lasers. He's got freaking lasers.
But he has no superpowers.
We're not going to argue this tonight,
So
Chris.
is Dr. Evil a superhero?
I'm not in the right time zone to argue with you right now. So we're going to start with Carmela because it's always ladies first. I'm going to give you Al Simmons.
What was the name?
Al Simmons. Clue is going to be Todd McFarlane.
The question. I don't know.
Is it Spawn?
It is Spawn.
Ha ha.
All right.
Jonathan,
you get Selena Kyle.
Ow.
What?
Catwoman.
The heck was that?
That is Catwoman.
Oh,
All right.
my dad.
All right. Chris,
Yes.
you get Alan Scott.
Alan Scott was the original Green Lantern.
That is correct. All right, Carmela,
Show off.
Yes.
you get Oliver Queen.
That is Green Arrow.
That is Green Arrow. Good job. All right, Jonathan, you get Jefferson Pierce.
Jefferson Pierce.
Jefferson Pierce.
I don't know Jefferson Pierce. You got a clue? Oh, you got a clue? Can I get a hint?
New show on the CW.
Yeah, like
Black
that's going to help him.
Lightning.
Black Lightning is correct.
Man.
I don't even know what the CW is.
It's what the WB used to be and what
And
UPN
UPN.
used to be before that.
All right, Chris, you get Linda Lee Danvers.
All right, well, I know this answer. I'm just trying to see if anybody in the crowd wanted to answer it, but
Paul raises his
Paul's
hand.
right behind you.
Paul?
Supergirl.
It is Supergirl. That's correct. Carmela, you get Prince Adam.
of Eternia.
By the power of Grayskull.
He-Man.
He-Man is correct. All right. Jonathan, you get Garfield Logan.
Garfield.
Logan.
Oh, behave. I don't know. Logan Lucky? Is that a superhero?
How about Beast Boy?
It is Beast Boy. It's correct.
Oh, Gar.
All right.
All right, last one.
I'm going to give you Henry McCoy.
The Beast.
The Beast is correct. Or just Beast. All right. Are y'all warm?
Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Come on, let's do this.
All right, so today's game's going to be a little bit interesting.
It really is.
We're going to have Chris in the crowd. He is teaming up with the audience. But that is you. It can only be one person at a time. So,
and we got to select it ahead of, as soon as he gives the category.
when Ben gives a category, if you want to help Chris on that question, you raise your hand. He'll pick you. You guys will work together off mic to come up with your answer while Carmela and I are working off mic to come up with ours. We're not going to take too much time with each question because we do have a shorter time limit than usual, and the last show ran late, unfortunately. But we have 4 rounds of 3 questions each instead of 6 rounds of 3 questions each. So that's how we're going to shorten the time. Okay? So, does anybody have any questions before we get started?
Nope.
Who's Chris?
Let's do it. Ben,
Do I do my players or
it's time to play the game.
players?
Oh, yeah. Y'all
Y'all know what time it is. This is Mr. Literature himself, cordially inviting you to the game. This is 4 rounds of trivia goodness. 3 questions per round. Every right answer gets you 10 points. In the middle, we'll take a pause for the cause and ask a midpoint question worth up to 20 juicy points. At the end of round 4, you can wager any of all those points you've been building up and take a shot at the final round. It's a series of theme-based questions we call the Gauntlet. It's just that easy, baby. But this game ain't gonna play itself, players. Let's get it on.
That was nice. You did it in one take that time.
I did, and I wrote notes and didn't consult them. So
Yeah, it's like you did that by heart?
yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't it take
brain
him
on
like
that guy.
87 takes, like originally?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
You know what, Chris? It's,
Frustrated
we
inverted sign?
used to be friends,
Yes.
and now we're not. All right.
Vegas
So-
tore you apart.
By the way, did everybody see your shirt?
Oh, I did not show everyone my shirt.
Just to let everybody know, his shirt says Canada McMaple Bacon on it.
I am wearing a shirt that has latticed structured bacon cut out in a maple leaf, and I have Canada McMaple bacon on it. I made it myself, sir. Well, with the help of Big Frog Las Vegas. Shout out to Big Frog Las Vegas. All right. So, round one, question one. Your first category comes to us from David Kendall.
I cannot get David to help me out on this one. Oh, wait, can I?
No.
All right. Your category is It's Vegas, baby.
All right. So who wants to help me out here? No, David. We just
David
went through that.
cannot
You can't help
help
me out here. All right. Actually, we're going to have Paul help me out here.
All right. The Las Vegas Strip officially starts at the iconic Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada sign. But if you're leaving Las Vegas, you would see a different message on the other side of the sign. The message begins with what 2 words?
I've never driven in Vegas.
Crap,
I don't
Carmela.
know.
Carmela, have you ever been to the sign?
Hold on, my wife is calling.
Why is your phone not turned off, bro?
I can see.
This is unprofessional. Hold on. Put your wife on the microphone so the whole world can hear
Hey,
her.
you're recording right now.
Tashina, we're doing
showing
a
me-
live show.
We're recording a live show right now, and she's showing me my daughter going crazy. Bye.
All right. Hey, Paul and I are locked in.
All right, so Carmela.
Wait, hold on. No, wait. We're not locked in. I take that
Oh,
back.
you're crap. Hold on, we're writing it down.
Now we're locked in.
Jeez.
Oh, so I can talk now? All right. So I don't know. I've never been to the sign. This is my second time in Las Vegas, and I've never seen that sign in person. But I thought it'd be funny if it was what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I thought about saying what happens.
100% agree. We're going with what happens.
All right.
All right. Well, this was all Paul here, and I'm sure you're shocked to hear that this was nothing for me. So I'm going to turn it over to him.
Actually, I should say I had a melody in my ear that gave it to me, but it's Drive Carefully.
All right. So the back of the sign does say, "Drive carefully, come back soon." Good job.
Now, by the way, we can't have the whole audience working together against us. That won't be fair. So please don't help each other if you're not the person selected for the question.
We have some of the greatest minds. Why can't you let me use them all? Right. Paul, thank you very
Chris
much.
is a documented cheater, so we should have expected this.
It's true. He
All right.
likes to say if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yep.
Okay, yes, I do say that from time to time.
Yeah.
He needs to stop trying then. All right. Your second question is in Ben Murders a Hit.
Oh, we're starting early.
Okay. So is anybody good in hip hop or R&B? Because I want
You
on my
want
team.
Max.
You don't
if it's
know
a
that
music
that's
question.
what it's going to be.
Don't tell him that.
Max,
What
get your
the
booty
what?
over here.
Hey, I'm making it fun.
That's not
He thinks
fun.
he
He's
thinks
going to
he-
get everything right. He got Genesis O porridge. No, P orage.
What makes you think I'm not going to get it right?
Chris automatically assumes he knows the genre
You
of the
know,
song.
O porridge might be a better name for a brand.
Okay, so I choose Max to be my teammate for this musical.
Max, say your name and say hello.
Hi, I'm Max Miners from Louisville, Kentucky.
Yay!
Hi, Max.
All right, what's the question?
All right. I want you to name this 1994 number one hit. I'm going to sing it in Big Band Vegas style, all right? No, no, we don't die, no. Yes, we multiply. Anyone test will hear the fat lady sing. Those are your lyrics. Shall I repeat?
Yeah.
No, no, we don't die. Yes, we multiply. Anyone test will hear the fat lady sing.
Anyone test?
Anyone test, T-E-S-T, will hear the fat lady sing. 1994 number one hit.
Ben, you brought the funk on this one for sure, man.
He really did. And we can't take too much time per answer.
Yep.
Ugh. And what's hilarious is Katie's over there like,
Yeah.
oh, I know.
Yeah, she's chomping
And
at
Max is
the
like,
bit.
I don't know what the hell this is.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes, they're doing the play-at-home version right now.
We're going to go ahead and lock something in. Give
All
us a
right.
sec.
You're locking in?
Okay.
There's no way this hit number one.
Okay, Max. The
So where we are, I feel very confident that this song was from a movie, and for some reason it's feeling like a kids movie song.
Max, eat the mic, bro. Get right up in it. Yeah.
Microphone.
See, that's. I need more of that.
I think that this is from a movie. This feels like a kids movie song. I don't think there was a Ninja Turtles movie in 1994, but it feels like that. It has that sort of sheen.
Like you're thinking like ninja rap or something like that?
Yeah, but I don't.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Ninja rap would have been 4 years earlier than this, so it's not. Yeah, I don't really have a better guess though. The lyric is faintly familiar, and you have no guess, do you?
But you're right. The lyric is super familiar, but I
all right, we need an answer.
Well, okay. This isn't right, but I know it came out in 1994, so we'll say "Loser" by Beck.
Okay, so. We Don't Die, We Multiply is like Bebe's Kids. That's all I know about We Don't Die, We Multiply. But that's not a song. I got nothing. Carmela didn't have anything, so we guessed random rap group Beastie Boys, and we said Intergalactic.
All right. Well, here's a song. No, we don't die. Yes, we multiply.
Oh.
Anyone test will hear the fat lady sing. Here come the hot stepper.
Word 'em up.
I'm the lyrical gangster.
Word 'em up.
Here comes the hot stepper. Hit number 1, December 17th, 1994. I do my research.
And was on the soundtrack to Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest. Which
There
is
you
why
go.
I was remembering.
There you go.
Thank you.
And
Thank
even
you,
if
Max.
he had sung the correct song with the correct lyrics all the way through, I could not have told you the name. I would have said the name of the song was Murderer.
All right.
Is that really what you thought that song said?
He said murderer, didn't he?
Murderer, yeah, that's part of the chorus.
Yeah, it's part of it.
Oh man,
It's a lyrical murderer.
Hey,
It's
Chris,
not
did you
literal.
give us like some cloth to wipe this thing with?
it's called your hand, baby.
Jeez. Yes.
There's a napkin. Okay.
Oh no, I'm not. No, I can't use that. That's
It'll rinse out.
tissue. Yes.
I'm using my hand.
Melody coming through.
As you normally do.
Thank you, Melody.
Wow.
Whoa, we got to
You
use
just
your
made
hand, Joe.
Katie turn red.
Where's
Oh my.
I don't see Jeremy. Is Jeremy
Oh my.
here?
All right,
He's
Chris.
going to be upset. Oh, so this next question is written by Jeremy Kahneman.
Oh, he's disappointed he's not here.
He was here a minute ago. I know where he went. Anyway, category is the 89 Pistons.
All right, I need somebody. Okay, coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
Pete. Pete's like, that's me.
All right. Okay. So
He chose not to pick the guy that has Michigan on his shirt, but we'll see if that's a good decision or not.
So give your name and where you're from.
I'm Pete Alexa. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
All right. See,
Okay.
I like it. All right.
Good choice. All right. Who is the only member of the 89 Pistons who went on to play for the USA men's basketball national team? I guess it pays not to be a douchebag.
You'd be shocked to know that I have no idea.
All right. We are going to lock this in.
All right. They're locked in.
All right, so 89 Pistons.
Yes.
Isaiah Thomas.
He was the nice guy, right?
He was the douchebag.
Oh, he was the douchebag.
At least, as far as I know, he and one of the other main players from the Olympics did not get along. I think it was Magic Johnson. No, he loved Magic Johnson. They love each other. Isaiah didn't get along with somebody. It was this racism thing. Larry Bird, maybe. He was Jordan. Thank you. You're not allowed to say that, but thank you. So, but he is,
No, you're good.
I can't control it. I didn't know who, but yes, that was where my logic was. So it's not him. I think it was Dumars. The only other people on that team was Lambier. It's not him. What was his name?
Good old, what's his name?
Oh, what's his name?
I want to say Malone,
love
but
that
it's
guy.
not Malone. I don't remember. Anyway, I think Dumars is the right answer.
Sure, let's do
All
that.
right, we're going Dumars.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to turn it over.
We said Joe Dumars.
Yeah, the clue there was not a douchebag. The Sportsmanship Award is named after Joe Dumars. Good job.
Yay.
At the
you
end of
very
the
much, sir.
first round, Chris and company have 20. Carmela and Jonathan have 10.
Yes, 10 points.
As we expected.
All right.
Chris is really...
It's easy to talk trash when you have the best minds in the world.
He's really bold when he's got a lot of help.
Exactly.
It's that mob mentality.
Yes, it is.
All right. Your second round begins with another question from Jeremy Cameron.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy.
And the category is literature.
All right. Who wants to get in?
Really, Chris?
Who wants to get in?
Really, Chris? You're going to ask about who's going to do it instead of saying literature with us?
Oh, I'm sorry. Literature.
Too late.
I am a science guy.
I need you to step up your game.
Literature is his thing.
He's focused on cheating, Jonathan. Leave him alone.
All right.
Mine is music, not literature like his is. Okay?
What was that?
I already did
Let's
it once.
move on.
All right. Tell everybody
Are you
who's
ready?
helping me out.
Hey, this is Katie from The Inkling.
Katie from the Inkling, and from what? From what else?
And from the Everyday Q&A Trivia Calendar, if this is released in the next week, which I know it won't be, go to triviacalendar.net to pre-order.
I bought my 5.
If you didn't sign up, shame on you.
There you go.
Way to guilt him.
Here's your question. The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is a 2008 film based on a 1922 short story by what American author?
Katie is locked in. I do not want to say Chris is locked in because Katie is locked in.
You can talk out loud. She locked in.
Jonathan, talk out loud. It's okay.
She's written it down?
I would show it to you, but you would know the answer.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
I circled it.
I could stand up. Oh, she moved it. I don't feel trusted. So I think the name of the story is A Portrait of Dorian Gray. I thought
Oscar Wilde is not American.
Why not?
Because he's English. Actually, I think he's Irish. Yeah, he's Irish.
Was he naturalized?
No.
Did he immigrate?
Not that I'm aware of.
I thought that meant like they got hurt or something when you're naturalized.
You stay over there with
All
your
right.
people.
Okay.
So the reason I keep saying that, I think that story is about this picture that is aging while the person's getting younger or something along those lines.
So what it is all the bad things that Dorian Gray does. Instead of it affecting him, it affects the portrait.
Okay, so that's not the right one.
Well, beep. Helpful. Short story authors that are American.
Read it again, Ben.
The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is a 2008 film based on a 1922 short story by what American author?
It's Too Late for Twain.
Right.
It's right on time for Hemingway, but it doesn't sound like Hemingway. Jules Verne is too early.
Don't think he's American either.
Fine with your non-American people.
Oh my gosh, Katie's amazing. She's just like drawing stuff on here. It's so fabulous.
Take a picture of it when she's done.
Will do.
Who did The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells, not American.
Damn it! All right, your turn. Name an American writer.
Milne. Is O. Henry American?
I don't think so.
Faulkner.
None of those sound right. I wish I knew the name of the story. I thought it was going to be Dorian Gray.
It might honestly be The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is the name of the story.
Would suck. All right. What do you say about going Fitzgerald?
Sure.
All right. We're saying Fitzgerald.
Oh my God. He did it again.
No.
No,
you are lying to me right now.
I made a hand gesture that would give this show an explicit tag, so I will not describe it.
My God.
The name of the story is The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, and it is by F.
You took a picture?
Fitzgerald.
And that picture is epic. We're going to get a picture of what she drew.
Yeah,
An old
we
man
already-
going to a baby.
Katie took one. She'll send it to us.
It literally looks like Wilford Brimley transforming into the Gerber baby. That's what the picture looks like. Correct answer is F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Oh my gosh.
Believe it.
He got diabetes in
Everybody
reverse.
live can see what we see every week, which is Jonathan just pulls something completely so far up his sphincter, it's not even funny.
What's a sphincter?
So
It's a
You're
sphincter
supposed
without
to be a
H's.
friend of mine here.
honestly,
Do not
at
do
the end of
to me.
at the end of that, just desperately searching for an American, it's like, okay, 1920s American author, Fitzgerald. That's all I got.
There you go. All right. Speaking of sphincters,
I'm going to try to keep the picture on here as long as possible.
That seems unnecessary.
It's kind of. She took time.
All right. Your next category is art.
Yay!
In 1929.
Wait,
I need to pick somebody.
Oh, sorry.
Pick faster.
I got to.
you can't use Katie again.
I can't use Katie for right now. So who else would like to do art? Well, Paul, I already used you once, so I'd like to try to use somebody else in the crowd real quick.
You should get Russ. All right.
Russ is like,
I've done my time on the show.
Russ was part of the stuff.
I mean, Russ was like an art history major of some sort.
Well, I'm sure, but he's...
Yeah.
Go for it. Help him
Jump
out.
on in.
Let's do it.
Oh, we don't know art either. You're fine.
I'm Jonathan, and I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
That is a smart man. He's got a good name.
All right. In 1929, who created the surrealist oil painting entitled The Great Masturbator?
The Great Masturbator?
You heard me.
What?
That's the name of the painting. The Great Masturbator.
Okay, you guys are going to be witness to something that doesn't what the damn hell?
That's the name of the painting.
Lord.
All right, we're going to lock in.
All right.
And you already are locked in?
Yes, Chris. That's what happens when we write something down and circle it.
Oh, see, now you're just being mean. All right.
I just thought of a surrealist who might have been alive in 1929, so I said Salvador Dali.
All right. You're locked in with Dali?
Oddly enough, we said the surrealist that was alive in the 1920s, Salvador Dali.
It's almost like the Jonathans connected.
Yeah. Yep. Correct answer is Salvador Dali.
Nice,
All right.
Jonathan. Great job. Oh, sorry. Yes, I totally did the white.
Totally Google that painting.
I totally did the white boy thing there. Holy crap.
Did you miss his hand?
There we go.
There you go.
Thank you.
Got to follow the elbow.
You gotta look at the elbow.
Yep. Follow the elbow. Yeah. Look up that painting. It's
All right, next.
I'm just glad that wasn't a visual clue.
Yeah, we don't have any bears from Conan O'Brien here.
Was this masturbator great because he was large or just really good at it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Your last question for the midpoint, of course, it's Ben hosting, which means I was told there would be no math.
But I was told.
Fantastic.
All right.
What your name is and where you're from.
Sean Klein from Howell, Michigan.
And Sean has a good-looking shirt on. Sean, you want to show everybody your shirt?
That is so true.
We got some Michigan.
Yes.
Look at all these Michiganders in here. I love it.
Yeah,
Love it.
all of them. We got all of them in here today.
That is fabulous.
Here's your question.
What was the category?
I was told there would be no math.
Ah, yes.
It's the typical Bing category right before the midpoint.
The number 4 raised to a power of -1 results in what number?
I'll sure of you. All right. We're locked in.
All right. They're locked in.
You're looking at me like I have a chance to contribute to this answer. So, okay. I was immediately, if it was power of 2, it would be 16. Power of -2 would have been like...
I think it inverses, so you have to have it ends up being a fraction.
Okay.
That's why I wrote what I wrote.
Well, we can talk out loud.
Okay. I wrote 1/4. I don't know. That's what I got.
That is better than the trash that will come out of my mouth.
Sweet.
So let's just say 1/4.
All right, 1/4.
All right, Sean, talk about it because I didn't get it.
When you raise an integer to a negative power, it divides, or it takes the reciprocal. You end up with 4 to the first is 4. 1 over that is 1/4.
Correct answer is 1/4.
Nice.
Good job.
Yes.
Awesome.
So much. Oh.
Score check.
I'm so glad I have math people here.
All right. At the end of the second round, Chris and everyone else have 50 points. Carmela and Jonathan have 40 points. It is 50 to 40.
Tonight's midpoint is going to be in science.
Science!
And TV.
TV.
Televisiones.
Pick your partner.
Did David write this one?
No, he did not.
Okay, so we're going to get David.
It better not be about freaking Fraggles.
I can't help it if you don't remember Moki.
I was trying. That was the one I was trying so hard to remember because I kept saying Momo. And I'm like, that's not right.
Carmela, catch your cares away, okay? Let the worries go down the drain.
Prior to its reboot in 2017, the TV show Mythbusters featured science experiments from its 5 main hosts. For 5 points each, name 4 of them.
So they were known by their first names. Do you want their first names?
I will accept first names.
Sweet.
All right. I knew the first and last name for that one.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm getting a feeling, Jonathan. I got to do something right quick.
All right. See you later. Ben looks like he's going to go to the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I'm afraid he's going to the bathroom behind the stage. This is a very bad sign. Oh, that's the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Once again, the crowd is carrying me here. I know you're shocked.
We're locked in.
All right.
It's already written on one paper. I'll write it on the other thing.
Okay. No, you're good. You're good.
Oh,
we trust you. The only reason why we did that was just for visual, but David Kendall's helping me out.
Wait a minute. Jonathan?
Yes.
I want breadsticks.
All right.
I want breadsticks.
All right. So I'm going to pass this over to David and let him, because he wrote out all 5 answers before I could even think anything about Mythbusters.
So no bonus points for all 5?
What?
Any bonus points for all 5?
No.
Damn it, I wasted my efforts for nothing.
Oh, you only wanted 4. Well, I wrote all 5 anyway.
Okay, well, 2 main hosts, Jamie Heineman and Adam Savage, and the 3 other people are Grant Imahara, Carrie Byron, and Tori Belleci.
All right.
Carrie, Tori, Grant, Jamie, and I also wrote Adam in there because I didn't realize you only wanted 4.
Yep, your hosts were Adam Savage, Jamie Heineman, Carrie Byron, Tori Belleci, and Grant Imahara. Full credit.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you, David.
All I got to say is,
damn.
So Tori's name is actually Salvatore, and they
That
call
is
him
correct.
Tori for short.
That is correct.
So I guess we need a score check after this.
at the end of the midpoint, it's 70-60. Carmela and Jonathan are behind by 10, and they're losing to the crowd. I think Chris would have like 5.
-5, actually.
He definitely wouldn't have gotten that Benjamin Button question.
Hey everybody, this is Jonathan. That's the end of the first half of today's game, and before we start the second half, I want to let you know that today's show is sponsored by Blinkist. Let me go ahead and tell you about my secret weapon for learning new things and getting ahead. That's right, it is Blinkist. It is so hard to find time to sit down and read more, right? None of us have that kind of free time anymore. We're all so busy, but Blinkist solves this problem. The folks over at Blinkist have created 15-minute summaries of nonfiction books that you want to read, especially if you want to be a good trivia player, right? Because that's why we're here. We want to be good trivia players. There are 8 million people using Blinkist right now, guys. They have a massive library. It's only getting bigger. So I thought, hey, what kind of good books would there be for trivia players? Things that we need to know, right? How about Silent Spring by Rachel Carson? That comes up a bunch, doesn't it? It's on Blinkist. You can get everything you need out of the book. You can know what you need to know just by taking 15 minutes to go through the summary. You want another one? I'll give you another one. How many times has In Cold Blood by Truman Capote come up? It comes up in trivia all the time. We can finally dig into it and get what we need out of it without having to read the whole book. It's like Cliff Notes for your phone. It's really great. And I like Blinkist because I can do it anywhere. When I was in the plane flying to Las Vegas for the episode you're listening to right now, I was using Blinkist, and I went through like 10 books in a couple of hours. Blinkist is a really great tool for trivia players. And guys, you have unlimited access. That's a big deal. You get unlimited access to read or listen to a massive library of condensed nonfiction books. All the books you want for one low price. Right now, for a limited time, Blinkist has a special offer just for our audience. Go to Blinkist.com/TWA to start your free 7-day trial. That's 7 days of unlimited free access to read or listen to Blinkist's massive library of books. That's Blinkist, spelled BLINKIST. Blinkist.com/TWA to start your free 7-day trial. Blinkist.com/TWA. All right, let's get on to the second half of this live episode of Trivial Warfare.
Your third round begins with another question from Jeremy Kenman. I'm sure he's ecstatic that he's not here to hear all his questions.
Conman, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Category is viral videos.
All right. Who wants to help me out with viral videos?
Oh, Zakia. So, by the way, Zakia was literally with Paul and I on the Jeopardy audition panel. So we were up going against each other on the Jeopardy board. Zakia, by the way, has a lot of personality and made Paul and I kind of look less than because her personality shines so bright.
By the way, she kicked your ass.
Okay.
Not wrong.
No, I immediately came out and told her husband.
But
I'm like she kicked Jonathan's ass.
You don't have to say it in such a happy way.
But it's fun when it happens. I mean, let a girl dream.
Okay, I'm going to have her introduce herself first, okay? And then we can continue on. Is that okay?
Sure.
Hi. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Don't be sorry.
Own that.
Own it, yes. I'm Zakia Mendoza. I am going to try and be good at viral videos right now.
Beautiful.
All right,
Ben.
Ben Schultz and Ben Vinson are middle school friends who posted a video of an RPG character that Schultz created. The video has since received nearly 14 million views on YouTube and has become a pervasive pop culture reference. What is the name of this iconic character?
We're locked in.
Oh, there's Conman.
You missed a lot of your questions, dude.
You missed all of them, in fact.
Yes, Jeremy's the only person here that does not need a microphone to be recorded.
All right, so
there you go.
Thank you for interrupting. Zakia locked in?
Locked in.
All right, we can talk then. What the what? You don't know?
No. I got nothing.
Seems like something you would know.
And Jeremy's very happy that I don't know. I am going to be mad. I know I'm going to be mad.
This isn't David S. Pumpkins, is it?
I know it's probably something I know. I just don't know who created it. And so that's why it doesn't ring a bell to me.
Ignore the whole creation part. What kind of RPG character would be a meme? That's
all of them.
None of them. No, none of them. Who would meme an RPG character? That's why it's
everybody. That's the problem. You don't really know how memes work, do you?
Maybe not. I thought they had to be unique and creative and funny.
Well,
that's why Jonathan doesn't know anything about it. It's got to be creative and funny.
Name some, then, is what I'm saying. If all of them, if there's that many out there, just start spitting them out, and maybe the right one will come.
I can't. I'm having a hard time.
Okay.
I've answered a lot of questions today.
Is it some dude with a hammer?
It could be.
Is it some dude with a sword?
Most of them have swords, like Link.
Is it some wizard or warlock or witch or
iconic RPG characters? So that'd be people like iconic RPG characters. Cloud Strife is an iconic RPG character. Link from Zelda is an iconic RPG character.
Right, but they created it, so it's a homegrown.
I don't know. I have no answer for you.
All right, we're gonna say Boldar the Barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chris and Zakia.
So this is all Chris, by the way. So give credit where credit is due.
All right. Yeah.
But I think he has the right answer. Leroy
Chicken. Yeah, you're right. I'm mad about that.
That was amazing.
Let me give you wait. I need to give you the correct answer. The correct answer is Leroy.
Yeah, that's a WoW character. Yeah.
For the record. Bye.
Bye, Jeremy.
Let them delay our trash.
Just for the record.
That was amazing.
I still don't know anything about this. I have never.
It's not my fault you're old.
I have never run across this ever at all.
Okay. Well, we found a gap in your knowledge.
for which there are many.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Carmela.
That's all I'm going to say. You're a
You were about to say the exact same thing.
I was going to say it differently, but I wasn't going to take such joy in it.
Joy.
I'm being
All
extra
right.
mean to you today. I'm sorry.
All right.
My apologies.
Your second question around comes to us from Paul Paquette.
Thank you, Paul.
You can't choose Paul.
Okay, I'm choosing Paul.
Nope.
Oh. No, the opposite of Paul.
This is, you want the category before you choose?
Oh, yes, please.
Video games.
All right. Anybody?
You just did video games.
We're doing another
All
video
right.
game.
Damn, Ben.
All right. So give us your name and where you're from, please.
I'm Carlo, and I'm from New York.
Thank you, Carlo.
The NES video game Bible Adventures is notorious for allowing the player to repeatedly drown what baby?
Drown what baby?
What baby? The baby had a
Bible
name.
Adventures?
Yes, baby had a name. What's the baby's name?
Bible Adventures.
Bible Adventures.
SNES.
Yeah, NES.
Yeah, there were. You need to watch Angry Nintendo Nerd
I
at
don't
some
think
point.
I needed to.
All right, we're locked in.
They are locked in. You can talk out loud.
So let's start our conversation over.
Okay, so I wrote down Moses because he was the baby in the basket, right?
Right.
And you said Jonah, like Jonah in the whale, Jonah?
Yeah, so Jonah was almost drowned. He got swallowed by a whale.
Yeah, but he wasn't a baby when that happened.
And Moses wasn't ever drowned.
Yeah, but he was at least a baby that was near a river.
I'm just saying they're both equally wrong.
Okay, then
One
give
of
me the
them
right
was a
answer.
baby who didn't drown. One of them was an old person who, well, didn't drown either, I guess. I guess Moses is better than Jonah.
Okay, we'll go with Moses.
Moses.
All right.
We also went with Moses.
Correct answer is Moses.
Carlo, thank you very much.
All right.
Chris, we're going to need you to get one wrong one of these days.
I'm not planning on it, thanks.
And your last question around comes to us from Paul Paquette.
All right, so Paul's helping me out here. No, okay.
He didn't even spread them out. He put people back to back
Listen,
to back.
listen,
with their
man.
questions.
Do it my way, like Frank Sinatra.
All right, what's the category, buddy?
Category is movies.
Movies. Who wants to help me out?
Robbie will help you.
So give us your name.
Robbie Stewart from San Diego.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Thank you,
Robbie.
Okay. What actor was originally cast to play the Predator in the eponymous film, but quit after only a few scenes? I can offer a clue if that will help both teams. Will both teams like
I
a
know
clue?
Robbie and I don't have any idea right now, so I'll let Jonathan make that decision.
You said you don't have any idea?
We do not have an idea.
Yeah, well, I don't. It sounds like either you know it or you don't so far. So,
Yeah, I agree with that.
What else you got?
The actor is Belgian.
Okay, thank you. We're going.
I didn't
with,
say it was a good clue.
We're going with waffles.
Yeah.
We're locked in.
Yeah. Okay. You wrote down 3 different answers, and then luckily Ben's clue kind of maybe honed us in a little bit, but why don't you talk it out real quick?
So the first thing you wrote down was Dolph Lundgren. And then we said Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis.
Speak up a little bit, Robbie.
Yeah, we said Sylvester Stallone and then Bruce Willis. 2 of those are definitely not Belgian. The only one that could be is Dolph Lundgren. So that's what we locked in.
We locked in with Lundgren.
With who?
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren, okay.
I will break you.
We said Jean-Claude Van.
Oh, that's a much better answer.
Correct answer is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh. And Robbie, we should have known that just
Yeah, I got
so
one.
Ben could get a sound bite in. All right. Thank you, Robbie. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
I was like, Jean-Claude Van Damme's Belgian, right? Let's just write that.
All right.
At the end of the third round, that was the break we needed, Carmela. It is 90-90.
Right.
Stupid Van Damme.
Your fourth round starts with a question from Jay Hyatt.
Thank you, Jay.
Category is U.S. presidents.
All right. Who wants to help me out here? Tell us who you are and where you're from.
Tamara from Orange County, California.
Tamara what?
Yay!
Love John Wayne Airport. All right. Here's your question. Which U.S. president, likely due to being an afterthought on the presidential ticket, was referred to as his accidency?
And read your handwriting.
It could be that one. All right, we're going to lock in.
So, okay, so we're gonna. We were originally talking about Woodrow Wilson because of the Roosevelt and Taft and everything like that. Tamara, what were you thinking?
The other option I was thinking was John Adams, because I know that people thought he was kind of a strange idea for a president. We can lock in with Adams.
We're locked in with Adams.
All right.
So we talked a little bit about Chester A. Arthur because he was the VP, and then of course Garfield died, and he ended up in office. But then we thought about Truman because FDR had been elected 4 times, and you don't really think about who the VP is at that point. So we ended up going with Truman.
All right, interesting.
Correct answer is John Tyler.
Oh, Tippecanoe,
John Tyler.
Tyler too. Okay.
Tippecanoe and Tyler too.
He was on our list, but
Yeah. Yeesh is right.
Did anybody in the room know that?
Yep. Sean knew and David knew.
Wow.
We had a few. Your second question round is in geography.
Geography.
It's awesome. What interstate begins at
Wait,
Lake...
hold on. Actually, hold on. Wait. Okay.
I
Melody,
forgot.
you're up now.
All right, Melody, let's go.
My name is Melody Courtney. I'm originally from Queens, New York, but live in Norwich, Connecticut now.
All right, now go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you, Ben.
What
Chris is doing the lean back. Hold on, is that Rockaware he's wearing? No, sorry.
Just my straight out of Jacksonville shirt. What up?
Okay. What interstate begins at Lake Michigan, runs right past my mom's house, and ends near the Gulf of Mexico?
No.
Okay.
Definitely not that.
All right, fine. You got a guess?
Nope.
Fun. Just say like a human.
What? My goodness.
Terrible. What about that one?
Sure. I got no idea.
I mean, it's just a little bit further to the left than the other one.
Fair.
All right. We're locked in.
All right.
Okay. So, Melody?
So we're thinking I-75.
We're locked in with I-75.
Boy, I sure hope it's not I-75 because I will never hear the end of it from Carmela.
Because I suggested I-75, but I got turned down.
So I've driven up I-75 before, and I don't remember it going into Michigan. So we took one to the left and said I-65.
Okay. So, Chris and Jonathan, if you recall, a couple of weeks ago, we had a question at the trivia, pub trivia at Southern Grill.
Trivia?
At the trivia.
Thanks, old man.
At the trivia.
At the
Did you
trivia.
Did you use the Google?
I used the Google. Asking us about a particular interstate, and we got into a pretty heated discussion
Yes,
about
we did, Ben.
where I-75 ended. It actually ends in Miami at the Atlantic Ocean.
Right.
The interstate I'm looking for is Interstate 65.
Oh, wow.
You get to live another day.
Again, I thought it ran down. I knew, Ben, from that conversation it ran over, but I thought it ran down and hit the Gulf of Mexico. I don't
does
know
not.
anything about 65.
Yep.
None.
65 runs
All right.
right past my mom's house. Oh, he knew it.
All
Max
right.
knew it. Yeah, that's right. Runs right through Louisville. Yep. All right.
It's okay. That's
Frustrated
okay.
Chris,
Your last question before the final question is the showdown.
I
Okay.
hate these.
All right. So the rule of the showdown is you have to do all of your talking out loud. You cannot show your paper to each other and whisper. Actually, in this environment, we can't we?
Okay.
Because they can do it and we can do it.
I want Paul to help me out.
So there's nobody on a TV screen in front of us, so we can't actually.
Doesn't really
whisper
make
to each
for
other.
exciting audio or
Unless-
something fun to watch, though.
Paul didn't write this, did he, Ben?
It'll be all right.
All right. So everybody knows who you are, but I didn't introduce you earlier. So tell us your name and where you're from, please.
I'm Paul Paquette from Ottawa, Ontario, and the TriviaHallOfFame.com, the group that inducted you folks.
Yes.
Yes.
We love Paul.
We're eternally grateful.
Paul is the best.
And home to many great quizzes and stuff. So.
Yeah, Paul doesn't know this, but I was only going to ask your questions if you actually helped us and get inducted. So I'm glad it worked out. Just kidding.
Wow. Ben. Bad, Ben. Bad.
That was part of the bribe. Okay. For your showdown, I have a list of the 12 men who have walked on the moon. I want you to name them, and we're going to start with the second place team.
Okay, and we are second place, okay?
Neil Armstrong is one.
That is correct.
Buzz Aldrin.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Schmidt.
Schmidt is correct.
So, Carmela, I think that the golf ball guy.
Yeah. Shepard.
Shepard is correct.
Oh. All right, that was, I actually had that in my head. So,
Lovell never made it. White was dead. Grissom was dead.
You got to talk like all the way into the mic.
Oh, White was dead. Grissom was dead. Gagarin was Russian, so he's dead. And he didn't make it to the moon. Do you have any thought?
I was thinking that we asked a question about the last man on the moon.
The last man was Schmidt.
Well,
Cernan.
Damn it!
Yes, thank you.
What was it?
Eugene Cernan.
Cernan is correct, yes.
Thank you, Paul. That look from Jonathan's face was priceless.
I don't remember that guy's name.
Was it like Dutch or something like that? Okay, so just think about Apollo astronauts. You had Armstrong, Aldrin, and Collins.
Collins did not, because he was up in the
okay.
orbiter.
John Glenn never did it, right?
I don't think so.
Okay.
He was the first man to orbit the Earth, first American to orbit the Earth, and he was the oldest to go up in space. So I don't think he was on the moon.
So he said Shepard,
yeah.
Cernan. We need another name.
I don't know if I have one.
All right. What's a space-sounding name? What's an astronaut-sounding name?
Gilliam.
No, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right at all.
You asked me to say an astronaut-y sounding name. It's astronauty.
I think that's an independent film.
Do you want to say Jones or Johnson?
Yeah, let's do it, John. Let's
All right,
Lucky Johnson.
Johnson is not a correct answer.
Yes.
What's my last name?
Thank you, Paul.
Young.
John Young would be the correct answer. Do you have any more?
Did you have any more?
I had no more.
The youngest person in Apollo 16 at 36, Charles Duke.
Charles Duke, yep.
Duke is the one.
You going to name the rest of them, Ben?
Yeah, you got to give us a list, dude.
Sorry about that. You also had Alan Bean, Charles Conrad.
Oh.
Y'all said Charles. Did y'all say Charles Duke?
Yep.
James Irwin, Edgar Mitchell, and last one is David Scott.
Okay. All right.
That rounds out the list.
Scott. At the end of the fourth round, going into the gauntlet, the score is 100 to 100.
All right. So.
Snap.
All right. So I'm going to need one person for the gauntlet.
Are we going to have a live rock, paper, scissors, Chris?
That's a possibility. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. All right. So, Ben, what's the category for the gauntlet so I can ask?
Your category for the gauntlet is Trivial Warfare catchphrases.
Oh, crap. All right. Let's see. Melody, you interested?
Max is raising his hand too, by the way.
Okay.
No. One partner for the whole thing.
One partner for all three.
All right.
Chris is your choice. Anybody in the room?
Our wager is locked in.
Okay. Did you guys got to decide? I hate deciding.
Chris, just pick somebody.
Okay,
all right. Melody's going to do it.
Melody's it.
All right. So come up with a wager.
And may God have mercy on your souls.
All right. We're locked in.
All right. Your first question in Trivial Warfare catchphrases. Those damn halogens got me again.
Crap.
A halogen, hydrogen, and a metal walk into a bar. The term halogen is Greek for what phrase, which is what usually happens when those three amigos attend a mixer.
So,
armpit microphone.
I was
keeping it warm.
I was warming it up, Chris. We're locked in.
All right. Your second question in Trivia Warfare Catchphrases is, you lied to me. What former physician credited for starting the anti-vaccine movement was removed from the UK medical registry for numerous violations, including financial conflicts of interest?
I don't know his name. Do you?
I know his first name. That's not helpful.
What's his first name?
Ben brought the noise and the funk on this one.
That's why we call it the gauntlet.
Locked in?
Sure.
Yes.
Locked in too.
All right. Your final question is, I thought it was about a tree falling. What country is the world's largest producer of officially accounted wood, which excludes firewood?
Officially what?
So I'm looking for the world's largest producer of wood, but that would exclude firewood. So it's called officially accounted wood.
Devon, get the tables.
Country, right?
What country? Correct.
We're locked in.
All right.
We're locked in as well.
All right, Ben, run back there.
Okay. All right, those damn halogens got me again. The term halogen is Greek for what phrase?
We said combust or explode.
All right.
That actually sounds pretty good.
Okay, that makes sense. We put drunk.
Drunk. Okay. Second question is, you lied to me. What former physician was removed from the UK medical registry?
Yep. We didn't know.
This was balls
either.
hard.
Yeah.
We said Johnson.
Johnson.
We got two Johnsons
You
walking
got two
into a
Johnsons. All right. And
You can't make this stuff up.
Your final question is, I thought it was about a tree falling. What country is the world's largest producer of wood?
Carmela thought Brazil, and I thought that was a good answer.
Okay, we both thought Canada.
All right. So let's read those questions back. All right. So the word halogen, the suffix gen, means creation or forming, and halo in the Greek means salt. So halogen means salt forming.
Oh,
So
that's right.
You mix hydrogen, chlorine, and sodium, you're going to get table salt.
I've heard that before.
So, and you lied to me. The physician that got removed from the UK medical registry, his name is Andrew Wakefield.
Yeah, was
Wakefield.
not
It's a W.
was not pulling that out at all.
And I thought it was about a tree falling. The country that is the top producer is the one that you're sitting in. It is the United States.
Oh man!
Trick question, bullcrap, Ben.
Boo earns. Boo earns.
Did anyone else like the questions? Thank you.
Did Jeremy write it?
All right. All right. So,
where's Hacksaw Jim Duggan with his 2x4?
All right. So, it's all going to come down to wagers. We
Yes,
were
it will.
tied. Chris et al. Had 100. Jonathan and Carmela had 100. Chris, what did you wager?
We wagered 0 because champions bet 0.
So
All
if we
right.
bet 0, we've got to play rock, paper, scissors
Yep.
for a tiebreaker. We went the opposite direction.
Oh yeah!
We wagered everything. Yay, you guys won! Congratulations!
We bet 100, which means Chris and the crew are
world
today's
wins.
winners.
That's right. The
All
TWA Army wins yet again.
Good job, everybody. So that is all from Las Vegas. Thank you for coming and watching. Thank you for enjoying this with us. It's been a hell of a weekend, and we've all got to rush upstairs to do another event. So until next time, that's Chris, that's Carmela, that's Ben, I'm Jonathan, and that's the Trivial Warfare Army. We will see you next week. Goodbye.
Take care, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Trivial Warfare. Be sure to check out the revamped TrivialWarfare.com as your one-stop shop to submit questions, join the community, and get access to over 150 archived episodes. Warm It Up was written and performed by Matthew Stevens. This episode was edited and produced by me,
Joel Sharpton. For help with your podcast, visit propodcastingservices.com.
Check, check, 1, 2, 1, 2. A little bit more. I'm still way low. Okay, now we're there. Yes. And I see us on the recording track. So we're golden, Pony Boy. Thank you, Russ. Chris, you have a microphone.
I was afraid I was just going to have to shout really loud.
Shout it out loud.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
Sure, why not? Let's do it.
It's a shame we have a smaller crowd than usual because we're up against Jeopardy, people taking tests over there. Good gracious.
Well, if we're going to have a reason to have a smaller crowd, it might as well be that one.
That's a good reason.
Look, it's not the size that counts, mister.
Is this the right volume for everybody? Is that okay? Carmela?
I don't know. I'm loud. Am I not loud?
Is she a
Am
good
I
volume
alright?
for you guys?
Can
We
everyone
actually should
hear
probably
me?
let Ben talk for a second and see if he can come through.
I will, when I laugh really loudly, I'll come back away from the microphone.
That's a really good point.
Yeah, especially you.
Ben, talk to me.
Literature.
Give me more than that.
More literature? Children's literature?
The most literature.
The most literature?
All right, you're good. Thank you.
Tell
Chris,
people
your turn.
All right. So, wow. This is kind of crazy being in front of people and not your cat Rambo. So, I'm a little anxious about this. I'm not going to lie.
All right. You ready to get started? I think we're
Rambo
good.
doesn't judge. They may
you're
judge.
good.
I don't know.
I don't know. Rambo judges pretty hard.
Please don't judge. Well,
All right. Let's go ahead and get started because we don't have a lot of time. We're going to get disqualified from our trash team. Her team and my team, which is with you. Yeah, we're going to be late, so let's go ahead and get started.
Well,
Okay, let's go so we can sweet talk somebody.
Chris gave me a Sharpie with my dry erase board. What do you think? Think it's got a good idea? Bad idea.
What? What did I do?
Nothing. I'm teasing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
dry erase. All right, let's get started.